Hello there, everyone. TheAndrata here, and welcome back to episode 30 of our All the Mod 6 to the Sky Let's Play series. Or today, I need to do a bit of muting here. Now, question. Muffler. Super sound muffler is in this pack, right? Muffler upgrade, pedestal sound muffler. We do have this muffler, which works great. Like I'm not concerned about using this, but my issue with it is I have to set up an anchor point, and those anchor points tend to get reset when you update a mod pack. So that's my only concern here. What I want to do is center it. Oh, and there's one of those pixies that I was talking about. Don't touch that though. So let's just go here. Come on. Anchor, create. Okay, cool. It's very risky being in here. No. Okay, got it. Whew, I got out. I should have shut my fans off first, but I didn't. Anyway, so that should have created the anchor. Yes, okay. So this is title mob farm, and we're going to set this as a radius. That's fine. I don't want to hear the mob sounds on our base at all. So if we do entity, but recent, blitz hurt, yes. I don't want to hear chickens either, but I'll set that up over there. Chicken cow. Let's see. Enderman. Skeletons. Spiders. Let's mute it all. I don't want to hear none of y'all. Like, apparently we've gotten strays, witches, wither skeletons, wolves. All the mob sounds. I don't want to hear none of it. Entity generic whoosh. Pixie deaths. Sure, we'll get rid of the whoosh. All right, so that's all the mob sounds it sound like. Creeper. And creeper. Hostile big fall. Big fall. Hostile death, hurt, small fall. Okay, that should be everything there. And then what I want to do is come over here, and we'll go here and set up an anchor here. And this is going to be called like animal area. We'll set this to a range of like 10 blocks, 16 blocks around here. Entity, so we'll get chickens, cows, pigs, and sheepies. Cool. We're still getting pig sounds though. And that's because for some reason that got set. Okay, cool. All right, so we're not going to hear that anymore, and we're not going to hear the mob farm anymore. Drives me nuts when, I mean, you're just constantly hearing crunch of the skeletons and all that stuff. And then these guys just, you know, honestly, I don't even need any of these anymore. Like all of our essences, I'm pretty sure we can make buckets of milk with our essence. Yep, cow essence. What was that? What was that mob? You hear that music? I don't even know what that was. Okay. Anyway, that being said, let's continue. So what I want to do this episode is roll back a couple episodes ago when we were trying to get our mob farm initially set up and get our GM chicken feed set up. In order to do so, I need experience, and I'm going to need a total of 16 buckets of experience because I need to make 4 of these rotten eggs because I have 4 platforms up here. So what we're going to do is just, 2, 3, 4, all of these. Luckily, we've let this run for a while. We still have 72 buckets of liquid experience in here, by the way. Question that I have with that liquid experience, fluid XP, because Are you able to be... No. What I was wondering is industrial foregoing has essence, and I was wondering if they were or dictionaried, because essence is pretty much experience. But no, doesn't seem like it is. Also, the disenchanter, industrial foregoing enchanter, enchantment factory, sorter, applicator, and extractor. That's the one. That, yeah, the enchantment applicator. Huh. It doesn't say that this essence is used in the enchantment applicator, but that's where essence goes. Interesting. So anyway, let's go ahead and do this and this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So what we need to do now is get some of our chickens, and we're going to feed this to a chicken. Let's go ahead and get our mob imprisonment tool. I should have plenty of chickens in here. The issue is going to be getting them. There's one. So we're going to take this guy, and we're going to put him down here, and we're going to feed him this chicken feed. Watch. He explodes. And I get the rotten egg. That's the best part. Exploding chickens. Here we go again. If you thought slaughtering chickens was cruel, how about exploding them? Get over here. I like how all the chickens, no matter what, are the white chickens too. Like this guy's a yellow chicken. Come on. Come on, get in here. So he's a yellow chicken, but when you feed him the cursed feed, it's a white chicken. That's funny. You also get a bunch of feathers for that. So let's go up here, and what I have to do is actually break into this thing in order to do this. So this is going to be slightly dangerous. What I'm going to do is turn off our fans. Luckily, I am close enough that we're not going to have any mobs spawning. Okay. Fans are turned off. Also, by the way, someone pointed out in the comments that there is the mod more red. And this gives you red alloy wires, or well, alloy wires. You can do other colors and stuff. But what these do is allows you to place redstone on a vertical block face, which is fantastic. We will be using that to control all these fans at some point. But anyway, what you do is it works in a 5x5 area, and you just boop, turns it into dreadful dirt, which if you ever played in 1.12, it's similar to cursed earth, and mobs will spawn no matter what. So just something to keep in mind. Get me out of here. Yeah, their light level is no longer dependent, and they spawn quick, as you can see. Like that was pretty much immediate. Wow, that is a lot of mobs just clogging up here. Go down the drain. I love watching them fall down the mob drain too. It's pretty cool. And then getting themselves absolutely destroyed down there. Whew, that was risky. That was a lot of mobs. Oh yeah. This mob farm just jumped to like the nth level there with that dreadful dirt. We are not going to have to worry about mobs at all. And it ignores player distance. It ignores, I mean, everything. So we're going to have a lot of mobs. Goodness gracious. Look at all these guys coming in here. Look, I'm picking up experience faster than its absorption hopper can. Is there upgrades to this absorption hopper? Like, XP speed upgrade? What are you used for? Oh, we're getting slimes. That's nice. Let's mute slimes. This anchor. Slime. Jeez, look at all these mobs just coming down here. This is crazy. Crazy awesome. And I love how they almost all die from the fall. So when the mob masher hits them with its sharpening of 10, we're good to go. Look at all these mob drops. Yeah, well, Mob Farm works fantastic now. In case you were wondering, we have no issues with the Mob Farm anymore. I'm still picking up all the experience, even down here too. Oh, by the way, you can see we're no longer in a LAN active mode. I need to know what that XP upgrade does. Is that like speed modifier +1? What do you do? Do I have a, does that mob grinding utilities have a book? I don't think so. Use a mob egg in the top slot. Okay. There's an XP drain, and you can put a tap on there. You can get your experience back. Yeah, I don't know what that does. I'm gonna let's make one. Let's see what happens. Like, what's the worst that's gonna happen if I make it? There's a bucket. Does it like speed up, or does it give more experience? Like XP speed. What do you do? My hope is that it goes into this and it's able to pick up the experience faster, but nope. Okay, that did not do anything. Or it doesn't shift click into its corresponding slot. Do you go here? No. Yeah, so I don't know where that goes. Well, it goes somewhere, that's for sure, though. Look at all the experience we were getting. And look at all those pixies. See, that's the issue, is these pixies. I don't know what to do about them, because they are going to clog up. I wish there was a way to just turn off the spawning of a certain mob. Oh well, anyway, so let's go ahead and take a nap. That is our mob farm. We set that up, and it worked pretty well. Yeah, I mean, pretty well. What am I saying? That's like one of the best mob farms I've ever set up before. It works fantastic. And I don't even need, I don't even need to have this whole drop thing anymore. Like, that was just to get started, and now, like, it's unnecessary. But anyway, so let's continue on. So that was this guy. So where do we want to go for now? Like I said, I got a couple things bookmarked here. Let's go ahead and make ourselves this fell pumpkin and try this out. Let's get iron fence. Not fence. Iron bars is what it is. And let's go ahead and set this up. So what we need to do is build to block this off a little bit so that the blaze can't go flying out of here, but that way I can still access. Not there. Basically, we're just gonna wall off our thing here. Okay, so if I put you, oh, I need to go up one more. Well, I forgot I got to put 2 of these. So if I put this in this, and then we build this up one higher. Really what I should do is just build our smeltery up one higher, but for now, this is just a test if this works. This will also allow us to capture a blaze for our mob imprisonment tool too, which would be nice. Okay, so if I put this guy here, look, we got a blaze. And he's getting damaged. That does work. Molten blaze. Haha. And we get some blaze powder from it too. Well, there we go. Experiment confirmed. If we ever need molten blaze, we can just make a blaze, put it in here. We're good to go. Just wanted to see if that actually worked. And it does. Pretty nifty. What we could do is actually make another seared tank. Do I have any of these seared bricks? Seared tank. Do I have enough? No. I need to make more of these, which means I need more grout. Let's just go smelt this all up real quick. Yep. And then we can make a seared tank. Yeah, seared fuel tank. We're getting all... I don't know what to do about this experience thing, to be honest with you, because we're just getting a ton of it. And it's just not stopping. If I do that, can I... No. Well, I mean, technically, yes, that worked. Can that be reset? Well, I got a seared fuel tank with blood in it. It's not what I intended, but what I wanted was the molten blaze. So there we go. Now we have a seared fuel tank with molten blaze in it. So if ever needed, we can swap between these two. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that there. We can swap around as needed. And yeah, bam, pretty nifty. Let's go ahead and put our casting table back. And we can get a chest over here. Sure, an iron chest. I don't know how necessary it's going to be, but we can put our casts in there. There is a cast chest, by the way, where you can put your casts, but honestly, I don't see what the benefit of using these cast chests are versus a regular chest, other than it can hold all the casts. But like, we have a lot of casts, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure why we would need to. Man, this experience getting picked up. It's getting picked up by this magnet, right? Items and XP. And this is faster than the absorption, apparently. Look at all those pixies in there, though. Eventually, that's going to be a problem because those pixies are going to... We're going to run out of mobs because there's so many pixies. We're going to hit the mob cap. Like, look at them up here. All of them in here. The only thing we could do to fix that would be Industrial Foregoing with the mob crusher. But I wanted to try something new and different, because the mob crusher, it would just eliminate the whole need for all of this setup. We would just need one item here, and it'll do all of the crushing and everything for us. Anyway, that's that. Let's continue on. Let's see. Okay, so Ars Nouveau. I think that's where we're going to go next. Because before we get into this Industrial Foregoing ore laser, drill, and base, I want to get into Power so we can start creating some power with the reactors. But I want to, I don't want to just start with the starter tier. We need to tier up and everything. So, yeah. Anyway, Ars Nouveau. Let's get started here. So let's go to Ars Nouveau. Ars Nouveau. And in order to get started, we need to get ourselves a spellbook. And the spellbook is not too difficult to make. Just requires a bunch of tools and a book. So let's go ahead and do this. This. And spellbook. I thought I had a sword. I thought it said I had a sword. Ars Nouveau spellbook. Bam. All right, this experience is getting on my nerves, this sound. Let's go to this anchor. I don't know any way I'm going to stop it from happening, so we'll just stop hearing it. So anyway, Ars Nouveau, fantastic magic mod. Has a bunch of stuff you can do with it. Let's see if there's any quests for Ars Nouveau in here. Not quite. No. Not there, at least. You. No. Okay. There is a book, though. So what you can do is you have your spell book, right? Your spell book also doubles as your book for the mod, which is great. To open up its UI, you can either right click if you don't have any spells created yet, or you can press C as a default keybind and it will open up the book for the mod. And if you click over here, you can access the actual book itself. So getting started with Ars Nouveau. There's a lot of things you can do. I've played with Ars Nouveau before in Enigmatica 6, and we had a lot of fun with it. I always wanted to start it out sooner. That is annoying. This anchor, what is that? Pixie. Bam, bam. There's something stepping up there. That's... like something up here is making noise again. It's like a dirt stepping sound. I don't know what it is. It's not the cows and stuff, that's for sure. Anyway, Ars Nouveau. So the way that this works, let's just go down here, and we're not going to have to hear anything, and we'll probably stop picking up experience too. Ars Nouveau is a great magic mod. Building your spells is super easy. It utilizes the principles of mana and these glyphs to make your experience. Mana is the core for all the stuff in Ars Nouveau. And if we go over here, you're going to see mana. Spell mana is used to cast spells within the spellbook. If you look down here, we have a mana bar for our character. And if we wear mage armor and applying the mana boost or mana regen enchantments, we can gain more mana. And as we unlock more glyphs, we gain more mana to our mana bar because we're learning more. Yeah. So spell casting and all of that stuff is what we're going to end up doing. World mana is how you actually create mana. Mana is created and can be used for certain different things, such as casting spells, automated casting of spells, running of machines that are inside of Ars Nouveau, creating automation tools, and all kinds of stuff in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So world mana. First off, a couple things we're going to need. There's a couple ways to get actual mana in the world. Mana jars is where you store your mana, right? A mana condenser gathers mana from in the world. And then my favorite is the Volcanic accumulator. And you'll see why here soon. So let's go ahead and get a mana jar. So first things first, we're going to need some glass and we're going to need some arcane stone. Arcane stone is just any stone surrounded by mana gems. And we have been getting mana gems from our sieves. And we have 2.3 thousand mana gems. So I'm not too concerned. Our biggest issue right there is stone. I should make another one of those furnaces to do all this crafting, by the way. So yeah, mana jar. And the way that the mana jar works is it creates mana based on world events, the mana condenser based on certain world events. So crop growth, animal breeding, and monsters dying nearby will create mana. So if we build a mana condenser and we put it up top where our mob farm is, we should generate a lot of mana with this thing. As long as it counts them dying by the mob masher as a valid death. Why I'm flying up here instead of using my elevator, I don't know, but I did. So let's set it up like here. And if we put this mana condenser on top of it, look at that. So it's already filling up with mana, and it does fill up pretty quick. Like, that's a lot of mana being generated. It's normally not that quick. So yeah, that's the generation of mana. Core of the mod, you need mana to do stuff. And we need mana in order to make more spells. This is why we're working on getting mana. And if you look in the top left, it tells you how full this mana jar is. And just like that, we have a 100% full mana jar because our mob farm is ridiculously crazy. It does retain NBT data, so you can set up, or you can put more than one, or I'm sorry, you can pick it up and you can put it back down and it will retain its data. So yeah, mana jar. Now, the other way of creating mana would be setting it next to crops. So if we go down here, you can put your condenser next to crops, and the growth of crops will trigger mana. I don't know if it works with the pedestals tick accelerating though. So let's find out. Or not tick accelerating, but growth accelerating. So if we take this and we put this guy down here, and we put this here. Oh, it does. It is getting mana from that too. So because usually bone meal does not allow. Oh, and it's actually pulling from over here too. So what we could do is set this up in the middle. You're the almost full. If we put this in the middle here, it should be able to get mana from both sides. Yeah, look at that. Now it's not nearly as fast as the mob farm upstairs, like 13, 14. That filled up to 100% within like 20 seconds, but yeah, that'll work too. So we have mana coming from there. And then lastly, we have the Volcanic accumulator. And the Volcanic accumulator is pretty darn cool. I want to set this up somewhere where I can put lava and not have to worry about it destroying our base, which is definitely not here because our base is made all out of wood. But if I put it somewhere like, oh, I mean, we could do it. I want to put it somewhere aesthetically pleasing to the eye. Ideally, I would build out a little section for Ars Nouveau. Okay, so we got cows over there. We got our bamboo and our sugarcane. We do have a beehive here, but we lost our bees. The bees disappeared over there. Oh, I'm sorry about that. I just bumped my mic. Okay, let's put it over here. So let's go ahead and, so what we need is a 3x3 area, and then I need that 3x3 area to be fireproof. So we're gonna have to switch over. So we're gonna go here, here, here. And we're gonna have to chop this tree down. Okay. So if I do that, and then this arcane stone, what does that look like? Is there like a brick form? I can stone cut it into like bricks? Yeah, but isn't the stone cutter, I don't have a stone cutter, do I? Yeah, I'd have to get the stone cutter upgrade, but you can't. Oh, you need a bench saw. That's what it's called. I had one of these before. Do I still have it? Yeah. Let's check this out. I want to make this look kind of cool. Bench saw. Can I put that in there? Okay. Arcane bricks, smooth clover, smooth slabs, mosaic. Smooth slab. What about the herringbone? Let's try that. So if I break an area around here, and then I'm gonna have to slab up the bottom too. Yeah, and you're gonna need fixed too. I need cobble slabs. Now I need cobblestone bricks. Just give me cobblestone. Because this should all... Oh. Well, okay. I don't know how this is going to look, but we'll see. Oh, we're getting close to wrapping up point here. All right, let me speed up. So let's do this. We're going to replace all of this with cobblestone just so that we don't catch everything on fire. And this is going to be our Ars Nouveau area over here. So it doesn't really require a whole lot of space, except for when we get into enchanting, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Okay, so then we want We're going to need a 3x3 internal area. What did I do? When I broke all this, I did not do this very well. This needs to be bigger. Yeah. So let's break these really quick. And I would use cobblestone slabs, but slabs are not going to work. Because they, I don't know, do they get lava logged? Is that a thing? But anyway, okay, so there is that. So then we just need lava. And I need 9 buckets of lava. Let's put all of this stuff away, put that away, put that away. Okay, so you... Oh, arcane, are you kidding me? This brick... Great. Arcane bricks catch on fire. So we can't use that. What about stone? Give me some stone. No, you, please. Craft up a bunch of stone. Give me that. I was hoping we'd get something nice looking, and it fit the theme, but oh well. Yeah, I just regular stone bricks. Okay. And I'm falling off the edge. You gonna catch anything on fire, buddy? There's number 2, 3, 4. What I need to do is place a block here and put our volcanic accumulator there first, and then break that. You go there. And source blocks matter for the lava, by the way. It is dependent on source blocks, so bam, and last one, bam. Okay, so volcanic accumulator is going to generate mana based on having lava below it. And if you place your mana jars, boop, setting the tree on fire. Let's go ahead and, clear out a little bit more. And you'll see there, look, we're getting mana, 5% full. This is actually pretty quick. And the nice thing about this is once it fills up one jar, it'll move on to the next. So you don't have to sit here and wait for all of the jars to finish. It will do them all at once. Like it'll fill this one up and then it'll move to this one. So you could surround this with mana jars and have them all fill up. The other ones, you have to have the mana condenser on top of the jar. That's the major difference between them. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and just create a bunch of mana jars. Hopefully that stone. Yeah, you won't, or dictionary. So we have to turn this back into, great. Well, okay, so this stone is now completely pointless. Let's put you in there. Okay, anyway, I'm going to create more stone. I'll create more mana jars and set them up out here, and we will continue with our Ars Nouveau in the next episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I do appreciate it. It really does help out the channel. And thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.